Well, on Friday, the Department of Human Services officials, they're expected to appear in Kanawha County courtroom to answer recent incidents involving foster children in state custody, staying in hotels, and even on 4-H property.
Yeah, this is just one of several issues within the department, especially with child welfare and child protective services. Issues the legislature has been trying to address. Anna Saunders joins us now, tracking some of those bills this session. Anna?
Gina Payton, whether it be the hotel issue or any of the others, at the heart of it all is a lack of people, a lack of CPS workers, guardian ad litems, foster parents to take these kids in. But before any of this can happen, lawmakers say there has to be department transparency so they can understand where the issues are. Delegate Adam Berghammer has bills in this session that would work to address some of the most pressing issues in the state's overburdened foster care system and wants preventative measures so less kids enter the system in the first place. But he says the next priority is ensuring transparency in the Department of Human Services.
If we're seeing a consistent pattern of the same problem time and time again, that's probably something we need to work at. So we can't hide behind this privacy issue. We've got to be forthcoming with what information we can, work together between all three branches of government to solve this problem.
Berghammer, who is a foster parent, is one of the sponsors on a sweeping piece of legislation that would require timely reporting and more detailed disclosures from DoHS, especially in fatal or near-fatal situations. It would also create a multidisciplinary critical incident review team that could review these instances and report back. Part of this bill is to also include more information on the Child Welfare Dashboard, a public database where people can see a breakdown of kids in the system and some details about their placements. This bill that Delegate Jonathan Pinson has also signed on to requires more detail, like how many kids are in temporary lodging or non-placements.
So having these numbers available to the public in a general sense are often going to be very helpful for us to be able to know where do we need to recruit foster families.
And we may learn more information about this on Friday as Kanawha County Circuit Court Judge Mary Claire Akers has ordered that DoHS officials come to her courtroom and answer to the appropriateness of placing foster kids in hotels and other lodging. What brought this on was a recent suicide attempt by a foster child in a hotel, along with other incidents where either children or CPS staff were harmed in these placements. Berghammer says at the core of all of the problems, a lack of people willing to step up and then supports and communication from the state when they do.
We've got an ongoing issue with CPS workers. We don't have enough guardian ad litems. We don't have enough foster families. We don't have enough therapists. We don't have enough of anybody. So we really have got to push within our communities of stepping up and meeting this need and realizing this is the future of our communities, the future of our states.
Benson, who is also a foster parent himself, feels confident child welfare will be a priority this session, and these bills will go to committee.
If this body comes to this place and only solves these issues, I believe that we can adjourn and say that we've had a successful session. There is nothing that's more important to me and several others in this legislature than taking care of our vulnerable youth, taking care of foster children.
A newly appointed DoHS Secretary Alex Mayer has agreed to appear and cooperate with Judge Akers' order. The hearing is at 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, and we plan to stream it on our social media pages and website. Live in the studio, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.